Hello Taurus, this is your mid-April 2019 bonus reading. I did promise you one. Seeing with the last reading, all we got was feelings type stuff. I want to see if I can get a different energy or something close to a decent reading, but this is for Taurus, mid-April 2019 bonus reading, 5-card spread for Taurus. Always looking for a positive reading, as I say this all the time. But, if we don't, we'll work through it. Also remember, this will not resonate with everyone, even though I do try to reach the majority of you. Let's see what the incoming energy is. Something ended. You put something to rest. Something that needed to be, possibly. It could be like relationships, arguments, jobs, or just something that's not serving you. It came to a halt and you put it behind you. Maybe it was that stressful energy. There you are. It's the Hermit. In the past, you were keeping to yourself, thinking of yourself. Could have to do with whatever you cut out of your life. The Hermit is in the upright, someone who's really concentrating on what happened and what their next step may be, but they're more or less keeping to themselves. Not necessarily not talking to people. It's just they're keeping their deep, dark, in a way, secrets in a way to themselves, because we had the ending card, the death card there as the beginning energy. So you're keeping to yourself and you're pondering what's going on. Obstacle. Someone may be, there may be a little strife there with the 5 of Wands. That's the obstacle, is people arguing. Maybe that's why you're keeping to yourself. Or maybe that's why you're cutting something out of your life, because of it's an obstacle for you. Current environment, you're feeling trapped. I'm still getting feelings here. I better get something in the end. It's a little bit different. But you're feeling trapped and you feel like you're bound and you can't get out of a situation. But this card, what's associated with this card, is still mental energy. There is always a way out with this card. That's the good news with this card. But you got to get out of that feeling trapped. And you're kind of keeping to yourself. But something you feel has got you bound, where you feel like you can't break free. If you know what that is, if this resonates with you, please, you can leave it in the comments if you want. I do read them all, even though I haven't had a chance to answer as many because, it's tax time and I was doing taxes. Now let's see if we come up something different. We're going to clarify these, and as you know, sometimes a story does change up. Outside influences. Could have to do with money, wealth, money coming towards you. It could be very well that. You may feel like there's not enough. Or it could be that someone else is feeling this way towards you. That you don't have enough. But I'm feeling like you're feeling trapped over finances, and maybe it's caused strife in your life. Outcome, Ace of Swords. You're not going to express it right away, what's going on. You're going to still keep to yourself. Let's see if we can break out of it. Let's see if we can come up with a remedy also. In the past, you got the Hermit. The Hermit is in the upright. The Hermit in the upright for the past position for mid-April. Why are you there? This is for Taurus individuals keeping to themselves. So if you're not keeping to yourself, this is probably not for you. The Hermit in the upright. Why are you there for Taurus? Trying to come out of anxiety. You're thinking about how you can break free from this situation, from this, like I said, something that's keeping you up at night. The Hermit in the upright, 9 of Swords in reverse. Why are you there for Taurus? Why are you there? You feel like you got no options or choices that are available to you with the 2 of Wands in reverse. As the obstacle, you got the 5 of Wands in the upright. There's strife, maybe possible arguments. It also could be competition. Maybe some of you are having a work situation where there's way too much competition out there for you to be real lucrative in what you're wanting to do in your life. So 5 of Wands in the upright. Why are you there for Taurus? As the obstacle. Queen of Swords. You could be dealing with an air sign, possibly Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, or just someone that has sharp words, or someone that you're trying to communicate with. And you may have trouble doing that with them because they may cut it out, or they may feel like you may feel like you're overextending yourself trying to talk to them, or they're feeling this way towards you. Five of Wands in the upright, Queen of Swords in the upright. Why there is the obstacle. Maybe you don't want to argue with this person or not have strife. You feel like something was hidden from you, and you may argue about that. You may be trying to uncover secrets, or they may be trying to uncover secrets with you. Now, in the meanwhile, you're feeling trapped by something with the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords in the upright. Why you there for Taurus? What's going on here? Could have to do with your stability, or you're dealing with a earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Or this could be you trying to be upright, But you could be dealing with another Taurus also. But it's someone who's trying to regain their stability. They know how to do it, but it's like everything's running against you. I'm feeling that. You feel this way. But you are in the upright. You are someone who is able to regain balance if need be. Okay, Eight of Swords, King of Pentacles, both in the upright. Why you there is the current environment. It also could be that someone you may be trying to help somebody else out of this entrapment. So King of Pentacles, why you there with the Eight of Swords? What's going on? Dealing with somebody also that's not exactly feeling 100%. Someone with a short temper possibly, or just all over the place, or non-committal. It's the King of Wands. The King of Wands could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but they're in reverse. Maybe you're feeling trapped over a situation with this King of Wands. Maybe someone wants to offer a message of kindness or friendship with the Page of Cups, or at least, an emotional message that's more or less very stable. But it doesn't mean that the King of Wands will accept that. And maybe you're feeling trapped or not knowing what to do in this situation when you got one person that's not really responding to you. Or you could be, like I said, not responding to them and they're upset. Now, outside influences, this has to do with your wealth. It's in reverse. You're feeling like maybe something has been taken away from you, or you're unable to reach that final stability, which everybody is reaching for in this lifetime. Well, most people. Well, 10 of Pentacles in reverse as the outside environment, which is influencing all this. Why are you there for Taurus? What is going on? Page of Wands. Your messages aren't coming in the way they're supposed to when it comes to wealth. The Page of Wands is usually a message that's pretty swift and passionate when they're in the upright, but it's in reverse. So it looks like something kind of got stuck there. So maybe you're waiting for a message that hasn't come in about your wealth or your stability, and maybe that's why you're feeling trapped and you're trying to think a way out. What can you do? 10 of Pentacles, Page of Wands, both in reverse. Why are you there for Taurus as the outside environment? Yeah, you feel like you're not getting your happily ever after. Something happened when it comes to money and you felt like someone possibly cheated you. That's what it is. Now in the end, you may not say anything just yet, but let's find out for sure. It's the Ace of Swords in reverse. Why are you there? Could also be that you're watching very carefully for someone around you because you don't trust the moon with the deceptions. But we got to find out. Ace of Swords in reverse. Why are you there for Taurus? King of Cups. Man, you're dealing with a few people here. Or emotions. King of Cups can be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. They are in the upright. Someone may be watching you, or you may be watching a King of Cups. You're feeling like someone really messed you over. You feel like something was hidden from you, or maybe some of you did this, hid something from somebody because of a trap situation. You're in hermit mode and you're still thinking about things of how to recover. So Ace of Swords, King of Cups, why are you there for Taurus as the final outcome? Yeah, you want to come out of hermit mode. There's the Hermit in reverse again. It's very important in this reading when it comes up like that. So in the beginning, you're in hermit mode and you're feeling kind of stuck and you don't know what to say, or you don't know what to do with the Eight of Swords, because you got the Hermit and the Eight of Swords. You're also wanting to come out of anxiety, but you feel like you have no choices, like I said. There may have been arguments or strife or over a competition out there. And it could, again, have to do with the Queen of Swords right there. It could be an air sign or someone who is just very communication. They're trying to put their communications out there. And maybe you feel like they're hiding something from you, or they feel like you're hiding something from them, and strife happens. In the meantime, you're still feeling stuck about something with strife. Not strife, strife, but you're feeling trapped, bound. Sometimes it's to do with the interference with the Eight of Swords. I see you in the upright, but you're dealing with people that may not listen to you, even though you're trying to offer a cup of friendship or kindness, or just, emotions that are sound. All this has to do with finances. A lot of it does. And maybe you're waiting for messages, or someone's waiting this from you. They're wanting a happily ever after, but they're finding out they're not getting it from you, or you're not getting it from them. In the end, somebody may be coming out of hermit mode and watching somebody else, even online sometimes. Or they're wanting to say their truth to this and get their emotional stability back. Or they could be dealing with a water sign. But I do see you coming out of hermit mode in the very end of this month, and maybe possibly saying something, but be careful if you do say something that doesn't come out harsh, but you may feel like you have to regain your balance and stability. In the end, you feel like your balance is off, and that's why you also feel like you need to come out of hermit mode, because it's not good for you. So temperance may be off, your balance may be off. You feel like there's not a lot of good options with the Seven of Cups there. Even though there are options out there, you feel like none of them are going to help you out. But you don't want to fight or argue in the end. The Five of Swords is in reverse. This is someone coming out of battlement or defeat. Even though they feel like messages aren't coming out what they want to, they're just not going to argue over it. And they're trying to get their passion back and go back and get back what they want and what they need. So what you got here, Taurus, is pretty much the same situation. It's still some feelings, but at least it's telling us why. Because you're afraid of deceptions. Maybe there were deceptions and it caused some strife. Now you feel like you're bound and tied to a situation. You're in the upright, you're trying to get out of it, but you still feel like you can't. You feel like you can't break free. And it has to do possibly with a fire sign, water sign, or another earth, or even air. I see them all. It all has to do with finances. You feel like your hands are tied. You really do. You feel like your hands are tied. And you need to you're going to come out of hermit mode and speak your truth to somebody to regain stability, because you feel like if you don't, you'll just explode. That's the way it's going to be, So I'm trying to get this to where you can see it all. It's actually, you got May coming up, and I'm going to give you another reading probably by the end of this week for May. We'll see if some of this clears out, but I see a lot of this having to do with finances, and you just need to express yourself or let people know how you're feeling. And it looks like you will be, but it may, like I said, still be causing strife. You may be saying to people, I don't like what's happening, and I feel like someone's doing something a little secretive with the moon in the upright. Okay? That is your reading, and I will let this go. If you want to change this around, the whole idea is not to have strife, and realize that there is a way out. There's always a way out with the Eight of Swords. Always, always, always. It just doesn't feel that way to you. But realize there is a way out. But be careful arguments so you can not feel so terrible. It's just messages just aren't coming in the way they're supposed to, or the way you feel that they should. And I do see you come out of hermit mode, and I am glad of that. That is the first step of becoming untrapped. Okay? That is your reading. I'm going to let this go, and I will talk to you later. Hopefully this doesn't skip up. I notice my video skipping all over the place, so I'll talk to you later. Bye.